Okay, I don't know if this is going to be hard or easy in photographing these things. I had a major mess up last night. I had a major funnel glass tube of these things. It was sealed off with a crystal. It fell over when I was sleeping. So I don't know how many are left. The only way I can check it out is to count eyes. Yeah, I also embed some in the crystals. You know I do that. I laser inject them. But these are the morphing bugs. These are the bugs that touch something and they can turn into anything they want. Here's a good example. You can see this maybe from the top, the glowing thing. But the thing is, see how it flattens out to the plastic. See how it flattens out? It has eyeballs on it now. I don't know if you guys can see this. It might be too close. I mean, okay, it's got eyeballs now on the plastic. There's other kinds of creatures in here that are morphed. For instance, there's one morphed in the back. You can see the eyeballs glaring at him at the bottom part of the glass. These are morphing bugs. You can't see them. Well, you can't see them. That they're like a no-see mosquito, the effervescence or something. Here's another one over here. These aren't spinning. I don't know why. This guy here is a big one. He's very big. He's a very big one. As you can see, it's got a glass cap sealed with a metal lock. Usually when you put something spinning underneath and it takes some, but you got that piece of paper there and I don't feel like removing it. Oh, here's one that's really, really cool. I think it's this one. He used to sit in this. It was a cigarette lighter guard. And it's amazing what creatures they pick up on the way. Like, say, you know, we have spinner bugs. The spinner bugs actually, they're nothing. They take some twine, hair, or rope, and they make themselves into creatures. This is one that the morph bug picked up and traveled. Now, the one, let's see, this one, they can morph into metal. I've seen it done. This here is copper bracelet. I don't know if you see it. There's one in a plastic bag, I know that much. They love going into plastic because plastic is clear like them. Let me see. Okay, yeah. This shows like double jewels. It's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be only 2 jewels. Let's see. You can see him in there. You can see him better with the camera. Because they're morphed. This is a good example. I can see him on the top. But if there isn't any top, if you look, he's morphed. Now, when I first ran into a morph bug, I realized it just a couple days ago. It was something, what's her name spit out. And she was nothing. All of a sudden, this guy, when I was transferring it over to a sheet of plastic, you know, my alien girlfriend, all of a sudden this guy popped up out of her. I was like, whoa, what's this? And he spit out this thing. Now, she told me she died she went to the hospital and she died. So I'm concluding that she had this bug in her the whole time and they didn't know it, wherever it was. I don't think it was on this planet, because if it was, you'd be hearing about a lot of deaths from any country unless they're keeping it secret. I know one thing, they're keeping it secret here. They haven't identified any of these bugs because they're hard to identify. Here's another one. This is a good example of a morphing fluorescent bug. And they're always trying to open up the container, the jewel. As a matter of fact, there's got to be some down here. I had a lot of them. And when you put the spinner on them, oh my God, yeah. You put the spinner on them, they go like crazy. Oh yeah, there's quite a few in there. Oh yeah, that one's sticking to the paper. This guy's got nothing to stick to. There's another one over there. You can see their eyes, but that's only with the light on. Yeah, these are... And the thing is, all they got to do is just touch a screwdriver and they become part of the handle. And the only reason you can know that it did it because it has two bumps on it and you can see its eyes. Otherwise, you wouldn't know. You would not know that that bug is there or ready to morph into your finger or morph onto your hamburger. I don't know why the CDC hasn't done anything about this. I think of it as a threat. I think of this whole thing as a terrible threat. But they all say, Bill, you're crazy. You're just seeing things. Man, I tell them, I say, come over here and look at this. Look at it. You're just seeing it. What do you think? You think it's something we should be concerned about? Because I call them cockroaches. Invisible cockroaches is what I call them. But it's obvious these are not cockroaches. No, because if you go to capture it, there's another thing they do. They break apart into different pieces, into different bugs, because as they go along, they pick up other bugs who are convinced to stay with them because they're invisible. I don't know what to say. Or somebody who knew about stuff like this, but I don't think there is. Come here and question and look at this. I don't get it. Then I got these black triangles there. See if we can find one. They hang out in the corners in the dark. I swear to God, they're black. They have eyeballs. Is that one there? I think it is. I don't know. They like to hang out in back of closets. Another place they like is right here. There's always a guy hanging out in the slot here. There's always one. He plays a trumpet. They come from behind that door. They're coming through the wood boards. They're everywhere. They're in between the creases. They're in between the creases of the wood. You can see them. You see that? There. And the list just goes on and on and on with these bugs. Here's a piece of material that broke off my girlfriend from those guys. They come in here and terrorize a woman. There's just little things, but okay, this is a piece of her, what's left of the piece. Actually, it's two pieces. You can see might be some of her still embedded in it. There's a triangle. And she's in it. A boot. There's another weird guy. These things are real. Just because you don't see them doesn't mean they're not real. It's like the wind. You feel the wind, but you don't see it. It's real. This one says something. I don't know what it says. What does it say? No. No. What's this, a judge? They often tell stories too. That's how they communicate, because they don't talk. This, what's her name? She's been ripped to shreds. I'll keep watching this. If people keep watching, I'll keep posting. These triangles. See? You can see one of them has got eyes. This is treacherous. Oh, look at them all up there in the what you call. That's all these guys got to do is terrorize a 60-year-old retired man. They're everywhere. Then I take some and I laser inject them into Christmas lights. Okay, what's this one? Same kind. I think this one's different. That's a glow bug. This one's a glow bug. Refocus it. Now, what's this one? Blue. Can we see him? No, I don't think so. There's a white one. Good angle. Good angle. I don't think I can get more than one in there. Oh, my leg's killing me. I cut my leg real bad. My foot. I'm diabetic. Bad enough to go to the hospital. I never had a... And I'm peeing out. I'm still peeing out red. Everybody says, go to the hospital, go to the hospital, go to the hospital. What they did to me last time in the hospital, I'd rather die in the gutter. They had me for 12 days. I had to block the bedroom door with a hospital bed to keep them away from me. They held me for 12 days. 12 days, with no permission. Trinity Hospital over here. Nobody did nothing about it. And then when I got out, the landlord changed my locks and was robbing my stuff. It was like 2 weeks. I said, what the hell are you doing? They're trying to say somebody else came and robbed it. You know, we all got our problems. Just recently, I had Wells Fargo steal $450 from an ATM account, saying I withdraw it, but there were 4 balance withdrawals. I use a on the phone online banking system. I don't do balance checks on an ATM. Somebody had a skimmer, because 7-Eleven, that store, they keep the ATM way in the back. Yeah. So you had a good look at the morph bugs. They really don't need oxygen. They really don't. Well, I think they eat. I don't know about them eating or not. Where's this guy? Oh, there is one. There is one in that thing. See, they'll play dead on you too. The character that they're in, they'll play like a dead bug. I've seen them do it. Okay, wait. It's too much. Where is it? Over here. Yeah. There was a thing in it. I didn't think there was. I thought he got out. That's how good they are. It's hard to It's hard to capture these things, let alone when they get loose. I got them because I had a refrigerator from next door. She's the one that had them. Cockroaches. That's why I named them cockroach. Came from her house, and that did it. Within a week or two, they were all over. Jedi Bill out. For now. There'll be more. There always is. It never ends. It never stops. It never goes away. It's here to stay. They're here to breed or something. I have no idea why they're really here. One thing leads to another, to another, to another. If I was in better shape, I'd go across the street over there into that little commune they have. It's not what it seems to be, that's for sure. They have really great hologram protection. You can't trust what you see at all. It's nuts.